Turn my light one up. Don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa chrome, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell if I can't, she gotta get up. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. In the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face?
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. The Blue Jays have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. John Gray is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm, former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball and changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do, and one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Next up is George Springer, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy's one of the best right-handed arms in the game of baseball. I was fortunate to be able to be at Philly spring training camp a couple of years ago and watched him throw from the bullpen mound, and my mouth just dropped how good this guy is. He has that explosive fastball down in the zone, great assortment of off-speed pitches. This is one of the top pitchers in the game, and if he's on, good luck getting any knocks off this guy.
Jun Park is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Count even at 2-2. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And there are 2 away now. So here's Yoan Moncada. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Yoan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. Fouled away. Hoskins absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Reese Hoskins goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. His career line against Wheeler, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Javier Baez.
First delivery to him. This year against right-handed pitching, Baez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Kyle Schwarber is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Baez, the runner at second with one away. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First delivery to him. Patrick Dwyer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And that misses, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. High and deep down the left field line.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Avila corrals it and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next.
Next to hit, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last AB. Popped him up. Moncada is under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3, go. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Alex Avila started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Down the left field line and deep. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Davis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now into the box is Austin Slater. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Tim Anderson.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The batter, number 4.
George Springer, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First offering. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to bottom of the inning now. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one out and nobody aboard. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Chopper to short, reined in, and that's the second out. And now Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with two gone. Bullet back up the middle. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. 1 out. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Slater. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. At the plate now is Patrick Dwyer. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Derek Dietrich is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. 0-1 the count. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Hey. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 1-2. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. A dive and oh, he can't hang on.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
A ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And a dive, but he's back in there. High in the air down the right field line. Slater's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings in George Springer. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been...
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Hoy-Jun Park. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1.
Hey! Count is 1 and 2.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Hicks, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Javier Baez is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Popped up. Hoskins is there, and that will end the inning. But the Royals are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Here's George Springer. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner at first now with one away. And big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna has a look. Now the pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Here's another 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Digging in next, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Ozuna to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Up next to the Royals.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Count now a ball and a strike. Grounded weakly toward third. Davis brings it in, and there's out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the Lucas Sims has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Again, another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one sent foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Slater is there, makes the catch, and the side is bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila.
The catcher.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Avila.
behind 0-2 now. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Hoijun Park comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next, it'll be Austin Slater. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In there, and it's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The set and the 2-2 on the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next to dig in, Tim Anderson. His career numbers in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Curveball grounded towards second. He's got it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Edgar Alanis comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Edgar.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer, singled in his last at-bat. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Andrew Chafin is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard liner to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Javier Baez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-2, the count to the Royals shortstop. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Harrison Bader will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's set and the pitch. Kyle Schwarber is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping up is Patrick Dwyer. The potential tying run for him at third base. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
A time to start making some quality himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jose Cisnero gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Andrew Chafin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and...
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox took down the JAYS Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Rays 4-2. The Angels knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-5. The Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-2. The Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Seattle Mariners 9-5. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 13-5. The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this down when I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, lil'. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time